Hello everyone. Before the video starts, remember to like, subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with my channel. Cash Cups are notoriously difficult on players' mental well-being, especially in a region like OCE where you can have one bad game put you out of contention for money due to a lack of any real serious prize pool. The stress of having to be on the top of your game to make pennies, combined with the general stress of a high intensity game like Fortnite, is what makes the presence of a calming, mature IGL so important for a young player base. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Muzz, Speedy and Luda, the perfect Cash Cup trio.
Little freebie!
The general answer to the W key question is no, but that does not mean that they aren't aggressive when there's a chance to be. Back in December of last year I made a video on Reet, where I discussed why he is the world's best W keyer after a ridiculous performance from him and his trio in the Frosty Frenzy tournament. Muzz, Speedy and Luda's games were quite similar to what we saw from Reet, with mid-game fights taken on advantageous positions such as third parties or off of what they know as fight-changing damage. Speedy is not stupid. He always looks to set them up to play deadside to reduce the potential of third party, and if no fights come as a result of this style of mid-game rotation, he's okay with that. His presence calms down Muzz and Luda, two of the most aggressive and kill-hungry players in the OCE region. These two have the mechanical skill to ruin most decent players in the region 2v3, so with Speedy's support and brain on board to ensure they don't W key poorly, they're always set up for success before the fight even starts. Again, in very similar ways to Reet and his trio, they're a fantastic fighting team due to the way they play together. Speedy plays support while Luda and Muzz look for plays, then when a play is made, Speedy quickly makes a call to group up and isolate that one player. While the style is simple, it is damned effective, with 0 deaths mid-game in any of these 7 games being the proving point. As I discussed above, their mid-game is actually quite passive when compared to other teams, as they look to play isolated areas of the map and take out straggler teams on rotation. To make up for any kill deficiencies that may occur as a result of this, their endgame is aggressive to the point of brutal. This is where the bulldog mentalities of Luda and Muzz are helpful, as Speedy loosens the leash and allows him to run wild backed up as he plays them into solid mid-ground layers through first and early stages of second moving, before dropping to ultimate low and playing for space like Centered has made all too popular. This strategy is so effective for any team who has the theoretical knowledge to pull it off, which this one does, and is even more effective for teams with ultra-aggressive, mechanically gifted players who can take advantage of weakened and shambles players who roam on low ground. Speedy's late game pacing, pathing and clear communication allows Muzz and Luda space to do their thing, but ensures they're doing it from a safe tarp that will provide easy places to heal for over-aggression and space to retreat into. This, however, does not mean they do not take height when they're offered the opportunity. While there is RNG to whether or not they pull half-half, when they do they always retain height easily, and Luda and Muzz as bulldogs at the point of attack when zones shrink to heal offsides is about as scary as it gets. Their late game is extremely simple, built around solid fundamentals from Speedy, clear communication, and then amazing natural talent and pure killing ability from the two young guns. OCE's skill gap does make this hard to replicate across other regions, but their consistency and ability to successfully play across multiple playstyles makes them the scariest Cash Cup trio in the world. In a recent live stream I did, which will be made into a video soon, I discussed Colazo, Class and Derola's ridiculous FNCS performance, where they had an average placement of 3.5. Stay tuned for that video soon. In this stream I discussed how just by watching the in-game movement patterns, I didn't even need the comms from a video to see that their synergy and communication as a trio was off the charts. They moved as one, playing to the same core ideas, understanding each other's roles, and knowing what the team needed to succeed, rather than what they needed to do as an individual. This applies to Speedy, Luda and Muzz, and of course there are other reasons as to why they're insanely consistent, but I feel like this is a point that goes undiscussed when it's a huge reason for a lot of top tier teams' success. Synergy is hugely important to any team in any sport, hockey, rugby, CSGO, and Fortnite all alike. The way a team plays together around each other's weaknesses and strengths is what makes them a team, and is more often than not the deciding factor as to whether a team will work out in the long run. Speedy's mature, calming presence with two cracked out young kids works so well, and the way that they then play together towards a common goal with similar ideas on how to get there explains how they're a top 3 OCE trio today and will most likely be top 1 or 2 by the end of the year. Their core philosophy is obviously built around a combination of both Speedy's ideas and my ideas, and when those are applied across a team that has the raw talent that this one does, you're left with the best Cash Cup team we've seen in a long time. Thank you very much for watching.